Hey, this is Rosa, rcgkreations. How you doing? I'm bringing you to a quickie little video of... Dun, 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 dun. I went to FedEx. Here we go. And you remember my Betty Crocker Cookbook? Old and falling apart? They made it into a spiral book for me. What they ended up doing... Here, let me get this over here and put the box on top. Bear with me. Excuse me, sorry about that. Someday I'll get rid of this yucky cough. Okay, so let me back this up so y'all can see that. Okay, I'm in. So I got them to do a wide spiral wire. And then I got a clear protective page in the front, and I got a black vinyl one on the back. So there's the back of the book. Now, of course, it does have the little border of the white around it because they had to do that with the size of paper of what they had in their store. But there's the entire book. And now I'll be able to look at my pages and my recipes, and it'd be easier to fold. And this is what I wanted, but what I thought they were going to do, which is what they were going to try to do, is this is the original book. And this is the original cover page and the back page. And there's the original page. And as you can see, they did try to put the little holes in there, which they did put the holes in there. But I don't know why they didn't put the ring binder in it. And when I went, it took them 2 days before they were able to get it done, because the FedEx place where I'm at was it's really busy store. But this is my original pages. And look, nothing is ruined. It's all salvageable. So what I'm going to do now is I have to go buy one of these 3-ring binder ones, these great big ones, and it's going to take me a while, but I'm manually going to put this on here to make this one into a 3-ring binder, which is the original book. And here is the original hardcover book. And there's just some papers and stuff that I had in there. So here's the original hardcover, which there's no way, they said they couldn't punch holes in it, but I have a little craft tool I'm pretty sure will punch this. I can't do it because I don't have enough grip, but I'm going to get hubby to do it. So I'm going to get my pencil marks and put my pencil marks in there and ask hubby to put holes in all these little areas with that it's a crafting tool that I have. Because this is hard. I think this is cardboard, but I don't really know if it's chipboard or what it is. But it's hard. But I like to be able to save this, to put it on here on the front. And where's my other page? Oh, there it is. So I like to be able to save this and make this whole thing into a 3-ring binder. So then I'll have one book here, and I will give another book, more than likely, excuse me, sorry about that. I will give this book to my granddaughter. She loves to cook, and I know she doesn't have a book like this already, but I'm just going to give it to her because, you know, it's like here. Shows you how to do canning and freezing for canning success. Shows you photos of the steps of how to do it all. This book is really awesome, so if y'all can get something like this, y'all will highly recommend you do that. Here's how to can tomatoes. And there's the pictures of showing the process. Here's other items right here on this page. So this is not just a cookbook. This is here it says boiling water process for fruits and tomatoes, sugar syrups, and freezing, pressure canning process, food safety guides, canning food safety, like acid foods or fruits, tomatoes and pickles, Low acid foods are meats, poultry, fish, vegetables, except for tomatoes. Acid foods are ones you boil, you can water bath. And low acid foods are the ones that you have to pressure can with a pressure canner. Okay, not a pressure cooker, a pressure canner. There's two different items. Shows you steps on how to do all that for pressure canning. Let's see. They even got you some recipes on. Whoops. Okay, what happened there? Oh, it come apart on that little end, that little edge. You know, the end of the wire. So I'll have to be careful with that. But here's some recipes on what to do to make your own, like apple jelly, apple butter, which I love. I've got a whole bunch of them down to, I think, 4 jars, 1 pint jars of apple butter. That lasted us 3 years, so that I did pretty darn good. Different kinds of things you can do. It tells you, and I know if you've seen this in my other videos, blanch your potatoes before you put them in the dehydrator so they don't turn black on you. And the black gets oxidizes and it turns up the potato black if you have not blanched them. I'm just trying to put that page. That's going to be a problem there. Okay. And there it shows you how to blanch and all the steps that you need. There's even timetables. Look at that. There's even the timetables on how long it's going to take you to blanch something. Okay. Even, look, this is great for beginners. Wise buying for your freezer, labeling foods for your freezer, fast freezing, do-ahead sandwiches, do-ahead main dishes, gives you some ideas, freezing large quantities, how to do it, recommended temperature for the freezer, and it even says don't freeze these. Some foods are not recommended for freezing. Cooked egg whites become tough. Salad greens become soggy. I don't necessarily think, oh no, this is cooked. I always do raw. I freeze my raw eggs. These are cooked eggs. Okay, salad greens become soggy. That I do know for sure. Raw tomatoes, limp and watery. That I know for sure. Raw apples and grapes, I knew that. They become soft and mushy. I know that for a fact. And fried foods may taste warmed over when reheated. Which they do that. I will tell you that. That's true. About your freezer, and then of course you got your regular index to know what page for what you're looking for. And what I like about the book is, like, number 1, here's your herbs and spices. Here you got ginger, and it shows you what is good with those items, and it's got a little list for everything. So this is not all of them. This is probably the more common ones, like allspice, basil, chili powder, cinnamon, cloves, dill seed and weed, ginger, mace, marjoram, nutmeg, oregano, sage, thyme. And like it's in a dozen categories, like meats and dishes, seafood and poultry, soups, stews and sauces, salads and salad dressings, vegetables, breads and vegetables, desserts. So if you don't know, you can go right to this book and it helps you. And look, see here, this is the 6th printing of this book that was published in 1981. See that? I really have enjoyed this book. And remember the olden days where back in the 1980s, how the people used to wear their aprons they used to have. In fact, today I wouldn't mind having one of these aprons like that. They would really help me a lot. Your contents, and then of course everything that's on there, and then usually on each section I'm trying to find, let's see, here's potatoes, peas and potatoes. Okay, so they must have made a copy, because this is white and this one's yellow. I wonder why some pages are white and some are yellow. Let's go find out. Okay, I'm on what page am I on? 185. Let's go to page 185 in the original book. And let's just see what's going on. Page 185. I don't know why, but I guess it's just the way the printer did. Because look, the pages are exactly the same. Here's page 185. So for some reason, it turned out white when they made the copies of it. And this is just plain. It's a little bit thicker quality, and it's got a little film, like a plastic cover coating to it, which is I like. So it's better than just plain old Jane copy paper. Okay. And I know you can buy this kind of paper because I've seen it. So it is open to the public. But anyway, this is a great book. If you don't already have it, I know they sell it. You can order the new version. But I didn't want the new version because I'm really very comfortable with a lot of this older version. And I don't really, I know I've seen this one with the exact same pictures. So I know it's out there on the internet that you can buy. Okay. And get yourself a good cookbook. Also, don't forget, get yourself a good canning book if you want to learn how to pressure can. And the Ball Handbook on Cooking is fantastic. I'll put a photo on this link because I have a photo of it saved. So I'll do a pop-up of the photo, okay? And I'll try it if I can find it. I'll put a link directly to Ball so you can order the book. But you can go online, you can go on Amazon and order that book. But anyway, this is my FYI. Did you know? Turning your cookbook into a spiral is such a win-win situation. And because something happened on the FedEx's part, I ended up getting 2 of these books, and it only cost me $18.45. For me, that's a definite win, because I know this book is almost like $40-something, which I could have ordered a new one, but that wasn't the point. I wanted the original book with the original pages, which I hope to give that to a family member that I know will love it and use it when I pass on and move out off the earth. So one for me to keep, and then one to give away, which I will be keeping the original, and it will be already in my will to give it to somebody who I know will be using it. I'm just trying to look to see. Oh, here, Pittsburgh strawberry pretzel salad. This was a really good salad. I really liked it. Here's how to make banana bread. I'd make those up a long time ago. And when I'm in the stores and stuff, I'll keep little project sheets like at the craft store of stuff that I want to make. But I use these as sheet savers. So when I'm making a recipe and I'm doing 2 or 3 things at one time, I know what page that I need to go to. Now this was a good thing. So a lot of these things, it's nice to have if you find them like on your packaging. Like here is corn masa tortillas. Here's how to make it. And now that I grind my own corn flour, I can make my own corn masa tortillas. And here I have a recipe on exactly how to do it. You know, and it tells me what to do. Like you would use, for 4 tortillas, you would use 1/2 cup of corn masa mix, 1/3 cup of water, and 1 pinch of salt. So I have it already ready. Here's a recipe that I just took this off the back packaging of a corn masa packaging of corn masa flour. Alrighty. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like, comment, give me some thumbs up, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.